In the course of the long and glorious history of this boatyard, Joker Boat, Clubman 24, the name of this dinghy, was given to numerous specimens that all had great success. Will it also be the case for this last version? The shipyard recently chose to enhance its long experience by raising the quality of the products and services. This specimen, although it is not one of the most noteworthy ones, comes standard with numerous elements that normally fall within the arch of the accessories. But its main distinguishing element is the hull, with a V that is so deep so as to require the rare installation for a 7.5 metre of an engine with an additional shank extra long. What are the advantages? Well, we will see in a little bit. Please be patient. If you are about to choose a dinghy, ask yourself in what way will you spend the majority of your time on board. On the Clubman 24, they put the emphasis on the solarium and the dinette. Take a look at the bow hold's hatch. It is very long, and when it closes, it does not cover the storage space alone, but also the walk-around passage, so the air mattress is longer. The table can be inserted at the centre of the stern dinette and serves to dine and form another sundae. After all, these are the activities that us yachtsmen love: bathe, freshen ourselves, sunbathe. With regard to food and beverages, here is the kitchen cupboard with a printed basin which serves as a sink, a table to be equipped, and perhaps a 35-litre fridge to be recessed in the base. The cockpit is long, since the console is positioned further ahead than usual. The lateral seats extend as much as possible, but without decreasing the convenience of the passengers. The padding stretches out a little on the gunwales, so sitting down or leaning anywhere becomes pleasant. If you are amongst those individuals who bring something each time they board, there sure isn't a lack of storage space here. An opening in the cornice takes us to the stern. If you want, you can have the dunnage covered in teak. The gangplanks are structural and add sturdiness to the transom. A long handle accompanies the upwelling from the water. Almost all of the accessories are included in the price, and the ability to select the colours of the tube frames and their finish, the shades of the tapestry and its seams, and even some colours of the hull and the deck.
The
control position offers several solutions, as a driving position, with the back support inclined in this manner. Or this way, with the feet under the platform. Or seated on this sofa that, with the enveloping backrest and shoulder, makes you really feel comfortable. The throttles are on a protruding console, whereas the helm is slightly withdrawn, and from this point I'm able to control them both very well, especially the gas, the most important thing. Let us give this 250-horse Yamaha some gas and glide the Clubman 24. But you should know that if you want to, if you are really a sports person, you can also opt for a 300-horsepower outboard engine.
La carena di questo gommone è stata disegnata molti anni fa dal mitico Franco Donno.
This dinghy's hull was designed many years ago by the legendary Franco Donno, a symbol in the dinghy's well, a designer who realised real works of art.
There
are no real skids, there isn't even a redan. There is only a whisker at the bow, which serves precisely to deflect the trail, to divert the splashes. It is an old school style, but when things work well, why change them? The sea, the waves, they're still the same, they have been for centuries. We're at 10 knots, the start of the glide. The windshield could seem brittle since it doesn't have the border, but it is solid instead. It doesn't vibrate and it shelters well.
A 20 nodi con il motore a 3.400.
At 20 knots with the engine at 3,400 revolutions a minute, and the pilot who is very relaxed, even on these waves, due to a thermal wind just arisen, we are travelling at 0.7 miles with a litre of fuel.
Aumentando il gas ed aumentando la velocità.
By increasing the gas and the speed, I raised the trim.
Ricordatevi di farlo perché questo gommone ama essere trattato in questo modo.
Remember to do it since this dinghy loves to be handled in this manner. Namely, it loves to retain the bow a little higher, since the hull is very deep at the stern and it is able to lead you even if you have a little submerged surface. We're at 25 knots, the fuel consumption remains unchanged. The engine is at 3,700 revolutions. I prefer keeping the trim here at 50%.
Se avete fatto caso all'audio, non so se il microfono riesce a farlo notare.
If you notice the audio, I don't know if the microphone can let you notice it, at 32 knots, the noise of the trail is heard very little, except when it encounters the waves. This is due to the fact that the water detached more at the stern. We are faster, the hull is supported more. We're at 4,600 revolutions a minute.
Non c'è alcuna difficoltà di controllo. Se in navigazione
There is no control issue. If, while sailing, you feel it slightly swerving to the left, you should know that it is due to the effect of the propeller's rotation on the right. But if you raise the trim again, a little bit more trim, it sails perfectly straight.
4.800 giri minuto.
4,800 revolutions a minute. This is the maximum cruising speed. Just think, 34, 35 knots. Really high for a dinghy of this size.
In virata conviene ritornare.
While steering, it is appropriate to return to a trim that is a little lower, so as to avoid the propeller's cavitation, and also to make it a little more stable. A little bit more hull in the water doesn't harm, and it doesn't slam the waves. What do you think? Shall we try it at the maximum speed? It can be felt that it only leans on the stern sections, and every now and then it even seems to take them out of the water. Leave just the foot of the engine submerged in the water. There is a little bit of rolling, but it's due to the waves that are coming from the side. And this time, in truth, my hand on the helm's wheel is completely stable. It follows a very precise trajectory, and we're at a speed of 43 knots.
È un gommone da diporto, da famiglia, da relax sul mare.
It is a pleasure dinghy meant for the families, to relax on the sea. We shouldn't be going so fast, but it has a very deep hull. Why? Because if the conditions should deteriorate, you are sure that you can return to port without any issues. Dosing the gas should suffice. We only need to find out how much it costs. Excluding the engine and taxes, about €50,000.